You can stack them on the counter by the sink.
So,
okay. What's going on, everybody? It is I, the man with the master plan, the new face of YouTube Wrestling Entertainment. It's your boy, Sandy J. Town Pritikin, with my SummerSlam 2018 discussion. Of course, I'm not alone. I got a few of my friends with me today. Of course, pint size and feisty, Marissa over here, rocking her Alexa Bliss shirt, which we'll get to that in a minute. You know, we all know that Bliss is going to lose that belt. I got my buddy right here, Mr. He puts the heat in Latino heat. Mr. Hector
You
Rivera.
didn't think about that before
He's
you
like,
said it.
And then over there, we got my buddy Paul. And of course, you know, several of my other friends are on their way over here. But we're starting things off with, of course, the first kickoff match. And that is the mixed tag match is Lana and Rusev against Almas and Selena Vega. This is going to be a really great match. But as much as I don't want to go up against my fellow Bulgarian guy, I'm gonna go with Almas and Vega, so that's gonna be a good one. So Hector, who do you think is gonna win this one?
Well, I guess I'll go opposite of you. I'll go against my fellow brown people, and I'll go with Rusev and Lana Day.
Rusev and Lana Day. Okay,
Yeah.
I love that, honestly. See, I'm trying to convince my girlfriend Marissa here that I want to get the Happy Rusev Day, and she can wear the Happy Lana Day.
There you go.
But apparently she doesn't like it. I mean, she doesn't want to, support her fellow Russian boyfriend. That's fine. You know.
I'm Russian too. Fuck off.
I apologize for her language.
Okay.
Oh, I just got out of the ticket. I'm so sorry. What was that in? Google?
No.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
This is where I get nice things.
I'm sorry.
Uh-oh.
I totally didn't mean to do that.
And find where it says.
Uh-oh, here we go.
I can find
Getting started.
So, but I will say, guys, this video that's going to be uploaded is going to be dedicated to Jim Daniel Neihard, who, unfortunately, in the world of professional wrestling, we lost earlier in the week. So my condolences go out to Natalia and the Hart family. So, but I'm telling you, we got this match going on. Of course, also on the kickoff, we got the Cruiserweight title match, Cedric Alexander against Drew Gulak. And then, of course, the Raw Tag Team titles on the line. The B Team going toe-to-toe with the Revival. So definitely with the Cruiserweight title match, I'm going to go with Cedric Alexander. I think he's honestly a great champion. He's been defending the belt of all. So, Hector, who do you think is going to win that one?
I really like Cedric, and I'm glad that he got his due at WrestleMania. I thought he's been a great champ, but I feel like they might just, switch up, try something new just to see what else they have in that division. I'll go with Gulak.
Okay, Paul? Gulak. Babe?
I know nothing about them, so.
Okay, well, guilty by association, she's going to go with Cedric Alexander.
All right.
The Raw Tag Team titles, the B Team, which everybody said that I was going to be wrong, that they were not going to win the tag titles at last month's pay-per-view, but they did, against the Revival. I'm going with the Revival. I think it's their time. They basically resemble the old school, tough, traditional tag team. So I'm going with the Revival. Hector, who are you going with?
I feel like I'm starting to contradict you on every one of these picks, man.
Doesn't surprise me.
I think the B Team, just for maybe an extra month or two, I think they got too much momentum right now.
Okay.
But
Paul?
the Revival will get it eventually.
All right, Paul?
I'm going to go Revival, but only lose to the Authors of Pain eventually.
Okay.
What?
Tag team.
Associate.
Raw Tag
Oh.
Because of association with me, she's going to go with the Revival. But
Yeah, actually, no, I agree.
So-
Sorry, I had no idea where you were
But
going.
while we're waiting for my other two good friends to come by, little small discussion. NXT Takeover Brooklyn yesterday was amazing. We've had
It's all right.
it was actually really good, man.
Really good.
That's
No,
all the highlights.
it's okay. I'm not thrilled with the last stand.
The last man standing match.
Yeah, I'm not thrilled with the end. I am so not thrilled with that.
I can't even remember what
Why would
happened.
they play so
Actually,
much?
Okay,
he
that's
went
because you
for
were falling asleep.
the
I
running
was
knee.
falling asleep. Okay.
He went for the running knee that Ciampa usually goes for
Mm-hmm.
after Gargano handcuffed Ciampa to the side set of the stage, like
Okay.
the wide part,
Yeah.
and he went and he played it up. He kind of like this is it. It's too late to be sorry. And he hit him with that knee, but he fell over, hit I think it was a speaker or something like that.
I
and then
don't know.
landed
He
on the
went
ground.
like head first into something and tumbled to the ground.
Yeah.
And Ciampa just rolled off the side of the stage onto his feet.
Yep.
And won.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
was like, what the hell
So
was that?
Ciampa last night won by the skin of his teeth.
Basically.
Again, that honestly, basically, when there's a stipulation in a match, especially when there's a title on the line, that means basically that's the end of that rivalry.
Yeah.
No,
Well,
that
I don't
than
want
not,
it to
yes.
be
more often than not. But truth be told, honestly, I think that's the end of that rivalry. I have a gut feeling that Gargano's going to get called up.
well, they seemed like they were trying to sell the knee injury really bad.
Yeah.
They were talking about knee dislocation and all that.
Yeah. Speaking of call up, let's talk about that EC3 Velveteen Dream match.
That was a
He got
good
some
match.
heat, right?
That was a good match. That finish was amazing. I love the fact that on Velveteen Dream's tights it said, "Vince, call me up."
About that though, apparently he's got some
It's
real
a
heat
friend.
about that.
Yeah, it's a
He got
friend.
some real heat about. He was saying that it was a friend.
It's a friend.
Triple H said he was looking into it, but I don't know. Apparently, there keeps being reports out there that he got real heat for that. Even though I thought it was cool, everyone thought it was
I
cool.
mean,
I found it funny.
I thought it was great.
Here's the thing. I honestly think Velveteen Dream is a mix between Prince and ravishing Rick Rude with his new ring gear. I love that. But there were talks that they were high. They thought very highly of. When the hell did Lana start learning to wrestle? Actually, look at this.
She just
You're
did a
spinning
spin Rooney.
Spin Rooney. Booker T's going. Oh my lord.
He doesn't mind.
That's
When
what she
the
just took
hell-
that from Cien Almas.
Yeah. Wait. Hold on a second. When did Lana actually get better? Holy crap.
Look at that hair, though.
Other than this little
Well-
series now, when was she wrestling often before this?
Not
Before this
often.
feud.
Not often.
I think when
actually.
she was losing to Naomi, right?
Yeah. Well, here's the thing, babe. Lana's Russian. She has a Russian origin.
Actually, she's from Florida. But
Yeah, she was born in Florida, but her
Fair
family's from
enough.
Russia.
yeah.
Just like I was born here in Jersey, but my family's from Kiev.
Oh yeah. Well, with Lana, I just don't like how she loses her accent sometimes.
Yeah, it's a
In
little
the middle-
weird. I was
in
like,
the
either
middle
just
of-
lose the whole damn thing.
Yeah.
Some of it's pre-recorded though. Like you could just take another take.
Yeah.
But
Just like how Kofi was.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
they even made fun of it though too. What happened to your accent with Triple H?
in the middle of Raw.
But
And his
yeah,
face is like,
Middle of Raw.
about
Middle of-
that. He's like,
but yeah, no. So like, I heard management was very big on Velveteen Dream, and he was going to get called up. Which a lot of times, it's always after the big four, after one of the big fours, that you start seeing the call-ups.
Mhm.
So just like how they say, the night after WrestleMania is big, the night after SummerSlam is also big. So make sure you tune into Raw tomorrow night. You'll probably catch some really cool things. So yeah, EC3 versus Velveteen Dream. Honestly, that finish was sick as hell. How Velveteen did that turning, turning, that DVD turning, and then doing that elbow drop.
Yeah.
Amazing match.
That was pretty cool.
There was also the North American title match. Adam
Oh,
Cole versus
great.
Ricochet. Ricochet, of course, became the new North American champion.
That was great.
That's
And
that was a little
Almas and-
awkward.
Yeah.
You just-
Yeah,
Oh my
that was so
god.
awkward.
God.
Her put her feet on the rope. I was like,
You messed
you're
up.
short.
Lana Day, no,
Yeah, I know. So
Just
just
too
to,
short.
just to give you guys an update, Almas and Selena Vega won
Yeah.
via foot on the rope, and Lana
Tried.
basically now looking like
Try.
she's like very ticked off. You don't want to get a Russian woman mad. That's the dangerous.
It was so awkward when I saw
See,
her
like,
trying to do
I'm
it. I was like,
just like-
you're so
like-
short. Look, she
Oh,
tried. She
like,
tried.
not even like- Not even
You got
like
it?
no effort, nothing. She's just like laying there. She's laying there and letting it take it like on her honeymoon.
Oh.
Whoops. Kissing right there. Okay.
I'm waiting for Aid in English. No,
Uh-oh.
yeah, I'm just guessing.
No, I don't think he's gonna show up. So, oh, now on the screen we got Mrs. Ambrose, which, goddamn, Dean definitely was hitting the gym, and I guess he realized that he was losing his hair, so he shaved his head and grew a beard out. Hey, Dean, if you need beard oil products, come see me in Freehold, New Jersey at the Art of Shaving.
Alcohol.
Army Hall?
I'm Russian. It's natural.
Not twist.
It's Swiss.
I can't get it. So you can have that.
Oh, Jerry the King Lawler's making
What
us.
is he wearing?
That's
What are
that's
you
That's
normally wear it,
customary for him.
that's customary for him. That's like
He looks like the king in a deck of cards.
yeah.
He's too flashy.
Yeah, Jerry the King Lawler making his first appearance on WWE since the passing of his son, Brian Christopher Lawler, aka Grandmaster Sexay from the Attitude Era.
I was a big fan of Too Cool. I was a big fan of Too Cool.
But no, honestly, and I know we're talking about SummerSlam, but I just want to talk about that real quick. I mean, I'm that kind of wrestling fan that I am big with any promotion. Like I used to watch, like I used to watch. I mean, like when I was younger, I mean, like I watched it, but like I just didn't realize it. But USWA, Championship Wrestling from Florida, all those companies. So,
Yes.
but yeah, I mean, it's very upsetting that
That's not true.
Brian Christopher took his life, or stuff like that. I mean, honestly, truthfully, in the world of professional wrestling, we lost so many wrestlers. Nikolai Volkov passed away. Jim the Anvil Neidhart, which honestly, like, yeah, I mean, that was
Oh boy.
guys. If you have the W Network, please definitely check out the collection that WWE put together of Jim the Anvil Neidhart. They have some of his matches from Stampede Wrestling. They have some of his matches from Mid-South Wrestling, and of course his early years in the WWF up until his last appearance in the WWE, which was like during the Attitude Era.
Shortly after the whole thing with Montreal.
Yeah,
Shortly after Montreal.
like during like the Heart Foundation's last stint,
Mhm.
which is actually pretty cool. I was actually online on YouTube, and I actually watched Major League Wrestling, which is another indie promotion that is up and running. And at a recent taping, they had Davey Boy Smith and Teddy Hart call themselves the Heart Foundation, and managing them is Brian Pillman's son,
Yep.
Brian Pillman Jr.
Yeah.
And he literally looks like his father. It's like unbelievable.
Mm-hmm. It's uncanny.
They're going over the card right now.
Yeah.
To talk about the piss break match.
Oh, they should have put this in the fucking
It's pretty-
pre-show and moved out to the tag team title.
I'm really mad that they're doing a rematch because Finn already beat him.
There's no point.
Yeah.
Like-
What else were they gonna do with Finn though?
Give him a better match.
I mean, no, but
Then
like,
Constable, Baron
you
Corbin
gotta take
is
away.
a piece of shit.
You gotta take away logic though.
Oh yeah, there is no WWE logic.
Yeah. I mean, once my other guests get here, we'll definitely run over the card and stuff like. So, but it's gonna, But while I'm while we're waiting stuff like that, I'm also gonna make send a shout out to my buddy Dave Hines, aka Ace Marksman. If anybody follows like SWF or anything like that, know that guy, my good buddy, actually just lost his 4-year-old son tragically in an accident. And yesterday in Jackson, New Jersey, which I was talking to a bunch of the guys that were a part of there. Literally, there was no room in the area that they had the event. People were standing and everything like that. And it was a tribute show for his 4-year-old son. And all the proceeds, everything that the show was made, money-wise, was given to Dave and his family to support that. So, Dave, if you see this, man, much love to you, buddy. But now we got the Husky Jew on screen. I mean, Paul Heyman. Honestly, truthfully, like I've seen actually his biography, the My Name is Paul Heyman, and honestly, he is very, very knowledgeable. You know, he's been in the wrestling industry for a very long time. First doing it as a newspaper reporter and stuff like that, and he very knowledgeable, very, very knowledgeable about the industry. Unfortunately, as you can say, you know, he bit the bullet and tried running his own promotion. That worked well for, you know, a little while, and ECW. But I will say, actually, honestly, I love his suits. Like, I want to know where he gets his shirts from. Like, the suits are really nice.
He does on the YouTube series.
Yeah, Heyman Hustle, guys. If you ever want to watch Paul Heyman's YouTube channel, it's called Heyman Hustle. It is amazing, honestly. This guy literally, he has zero fucks. Like he is very, just like, you know, just like people I know he's very blunt. Like he don't care. He will actually make you shit your pants right there.
Just one way to say it.
But yeah, I mean that's gonna be, you know, really good.
I wish that his contract was terminated.
Ooh,
Paul Heyman.
come on, he's great for wrestling.
Honestly, Paul Heyman is amazing on the mic. Truthfully.
You can have him.
No.
He makes even people that are great on the mic even better.
Yeah, honestly, he is amazing. He's amazing on the mic.
Sorry, Charlie, I gotta say that Paul Heyman is notoriously a tough interview here in WWE.
Again, I'm gonna say honestly, I'm happy to see Jerry the King Lawler on WWE TV. Honestly, it's been apparently now actually there's investigation going on that he wasn't hanging himself. That apparently he might have actually in prison actually gotten murdered.
Yeah, they released, the family released a picture of his neck. Yeah, that's
Yeah, they're gonna look into it.
yeah.
So,
Well, they are.
Like there's just a lot more questions than there are answers now. It's real sensitive.
it's yeah, I mean, but it's great to see him on the on TV, and of course Booker T's got his own wrestling promotion, Reality of Wrestling, which it's in Texas, and honestly, truly, that also is a great wrestling promotion. You know,
That's where Ember Moon got her
I was
start.
happy
exactly. That's where Ember Moon got her start.
I was happy that Jerry King
What about-
Lawler wore his son's jacket
You answer
in a
yourself?
match.
Yep, that was pretty cool against Ellsworth, right?
Hmm?
I think it was against Ellsworth, right?
Yes.
Yep.
That was nice. I like that.
It was a nice tribute.
All right. Sounds
I
good.
was hoping he danced. Just had the two full songs come up.
10 minutes.
Okay,
He's
Just
got both of them.
Oh boy.
he's got both of them.
Yeah, I think so.
So that was actually my buddy Marlon Hebrew Hammer. You've seen him in a bunch of the previous videos I was in. They're about 10 minutes away. So we're going to wait for them to get here. And then we're going to talk about SummerSlam.
Woo! Rockstar.
And there's a...
What is that?
It's that color change
It's
thing.
the
It's
mermaid
called
jack.
mermaid. I don't know.
He's a
but,
peacock.
what?
The second
Paige looks great.
most beautiful woman in the entire world is on the screen right now.
Paige looks
Oh, it changes
fantastic.
color. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
like the
it goes
pillows.
that.
Yeah.
It's called
Yeah.
mermaid jacket.
Jeff Jarrett was wearing a jacket like that on his freaking Hall of Fame production.
Yeah, I don't care about Jeff Jarrett. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He just hurt my feelings a lot watching all these other people.
I have to say though, Kurt Angle
I
is
felt like he was
still
a bit more
like,
deserving.
gorgeous.
Kurt Angle, honestly, for his age, honestly, is truly in
And
great
he
shape.
totally rocks the ball. Like
Ever since he had it.
Yeah, you know, it's
Seriously.
weird. I mean, I'm seeing previous videos and stuff like that. It's weird, like, seeing him with hair.
He had hair.
But I will say one thing, actually.
we have an autographed picture of him with hair.
Yeah, exactly. I will say one thing also, like, honestly, Paige.
Snake in the grass.
I will say one thing. Paige
Shit on the ground.
looked amazing on the Hot Topic advertisement about the jeans. But again, like I said, she's the second most beautiful woman in the world. If you guys could take a hint, who's the
She's sitting right next to me.
Suck up. Suck up. You're suck up. But I love you.
yeah, be jealous, guys. So I love the fact that Rockstar Spud is in the WWE now, It sucks that he's not wrestling though. Honestly,
I like it.
it would have been great if he was wrestling. I mean, he
I
does
was
have
like,
some
look at-
amazing
look at
wrestling
that.
abilities.
Hold on. Good
So
combo.
the figures are not like what they used to be.
No.
Although I do like the fact that they kind of brought back the Hasbro ones.
Hasbro is everything.
The little mini ones I had back in the day. I had about, I would say,
Did you own that toy that you could beat up? It was like
the Wrestling Buddies.
Yeah.
I had every single. I had every single one.
I had some gold. That
No,
was
no,
the only one I had.
I'm talking about the ones that I had. It was like Hogan, Warrior,
Oh,
Savage,
wow.
and Teddy. Yeah, I'm talking about. I had every single one. Even like WCW had ones back in the day. I had those too. But I'm talking
Bring
about.
back the ice cream.
Yo, I used to break my piggy bank when I was younger. When I heard the Ice Cream Man, just to get those
Yeah.
ice cream bars and then get the cards inside of it.
Yep. I have Edges, Triple H's. I still have it at home.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, so we got Nigel McGuinness, who's a legend in the British wrestling industry.
Showtime, Percy Harvin.
Percy Watson.
Percy Harvin's a football player.
Yeah.
My bad.
Well, I don't even think he's playing.
Right now, it's the Cruiserweight Championship match. Cedric Alexander versus Drew Gulak. Like I said, I'm still going with Cedric Alexander. I like Drew Gulak. He's an amazing technician.
I like Alexander. Don't get me wrong.
He's a great technician, honestly, truthfully. I love how he's doing this whole.
He's dressed like Apollo Creed.
I feel
Yeah.
like I was like, I feel like I'm watching. Yeah, I was like,
I love how he says, you know,
This.
Drew Gulak for a better 205 Live. That's kind of almost like a spoof of like, you know, that Donald Trump will make America great again. But Drew Gulak, honestly, I mean, I'm familiar with his work in the independent circuit. He is a former CZW World Heavyweight Champion. He does have a little brother that's, I believe a brother, that's in the industry right now.
He seriously just came out like he's some boxer.
So, but let's talk about this. Speaking of like, you know, like Brian Kendrick, a pioneer in the cruiserweight division.
Yep.
Let's talk about the fact that last night at Brooklyn, of course, everybody knew about it, but they just finally came out with it. Matt Riddle, former UFC, was it welterweight or something, or he was like a former UFC champion of some
no,
division.
he was just
He was a veteran.
He was just there.
definitely
He was just okay. So I don't think he's still have title, but Matt Riddle has signed with the WWE. So
He looks too awkward with the suit, though. He should have just dressed down. He should have just dressed
He-
down.
he
rocked
rocked-
all his interviews.
he rocked a suit.
Because
and
it's
he got the
always
hat.
a hat and then a casual.
I have a few friends of mine that wrestle in indie circuit that have been in the ring with him, and they said that he is honestly the best guy to ever work with.
You know what I'm happy about WWE looking past? He says he smokes weed. You know how WWE is with like, no, you can't.
Well, I think maybe WWE's gonna be like, all right, well, you can't do it anymore.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna give him some leniency.
Is this
because
a title match?
Yeah, it's for the cruiserweight
He's
title.
up a little.
No, yeah, because how he is as a person and money draw and everything, I would look.
So
past
we are
that.
just 58 minutes away from the biggest party of the summer.
I look at Alexander. He's definitely the second most like help the title be more up there.
Well, here's the thing. First
Sorry
off,
about Neville.
First
I
off,
don't know
honestly,
what to
truthfully,
say. It's too
I
awkward.
love the design of the belt.
Oh yeah.
It's great.
I can't wait for the tag team belts.
I've seen the belt before. I guess with like a concept in like a black strap, and it looks really good in a black strap with the gold.
Either color would have been fine.
Think was it Kalisto when he had it for a second? I think
And
he showed
Tozawa and
it. He had
Tozawa.
he had it at a house show.
Oh, the
Pretty
black
sure.
one?
Yeah, there was a picture. I remember seeing a picture with that same strap with that concept you mentioned.
Yeah. But I like the fact that
Oh, the
it's
black one?
just the black with the gold. But I like the cruiserweight title. I've seen concept of what the tag belts are gonna look like and stuff like that. So it's gonna be really cool. Again, Cedric Alexander is, I mean, of course, to W fans, is new, but he's been in the independent circuits for many years. He actually was in Ring of Honor before, and he's has an amazing career in the indie circuit. So it's great to see that.
Oh, there are pictures online, so yes, it's a thing.
Yep.
Holding the black strap and everything. I was like, okay,
Yeah.
let me look. It actually looks as good, if not better.
I like that one more.
Yeah, the black one here.
But yes. Oh boy. My buddy Philly, my buddy Mike Swanson is starting a live video on Instagram right now. They're probably at Brooklyn. He's honestly, truly one of the great. He's a great indie wrestler, honestly. My buddy Mike Swanson.
Family Guy.
No, not from Family Guy. No, he's really honestly. He was trained in Chikara, which Chikara is a. I mean, they kind of changed up a little bit. They've been for being a very comedic comic book type of promotion.
Yeah, Chuck Taylor and all those.
Chuck Taylor and stuff like that. Like they had an event in Philly because he's from the Philadelphia area. But you got me?
Yeah, no, I just dropped the cap. I was trying to find it.
Nah, don't worry about it.
I'll find it later. Oh, good.
Covering everything now.
But yeah, man. So Cedric Alexander versus Drew Gulak right now on the kickoff show on for the cruiserweight title.
I'm watching Rocky, but everything's reversed.
Again. Ooh, okay.
Ouch.
So.
What?
Looking at the stuff from Princess Bride.
Princess Bride.
I love the Princess Bride.
Ooh.
We're going to Rodeo Drive. No, I mean like go to Rodeo Drive.
But gonna.
No, I'm good.
I've been there. Let's put it this way. Yikes! I felt poor.
I'm just waiting for my other friends to get here and then gonna order food.
I didn't expect it to be that fancy, but totally fine.
The reason I said everyone needs a chip this time is because
I did?
there's 7 of us,
Yeah.
which means like
I'm
9
topless.
pounds.
that's the most I got.
So-
Nine.
Alright.
Are you kidding? With the way these guys eat?
God damn.
Being 6'3", your
Okay.
appetite is like
Let me
insane.
put it to you this way. When there's 5 of us, we order 3 pies, and we always get a plain, so I have something to eat.
Mhm.
I get 1 slice of plain, and then everyone else eats the rest.
That's not my
Alright.
fault. That's Marlon's fault.
Leave the plane for her. If not, you're gonna
That's
have a problem.
Marlon. I love him,
Oh,
but
fair enough. But you have to understand, everyone has to eat. It has to be understandable. Come on.
Absolutely.
like,
What's the, I mean, how many do you want? So we put it to the side. At least we tell everyone, hey, this is what we're 3 slices for.
I don't know. It depends on how hungry I am.
Dude, she can literally eat a pie all by herself.
Same here. I mean, I think all of us can.
I did that the other day.
Yo,
And the reason I'm saying 9 is because everyone's gonna want something different.
What's the name? And
she's gonna freaking cost me an hour.
That's why everyone's chipping in this time.
No,
No, when the other guys are here, they don't ever chip in. The only time they chipped in is when I said I was paying for the pizza.
Oh.
And they were like, oh, here you go.
Oh, so
Oh, God. I mean, I do it anyway.
What is that?
Without even telling me, I withdrew $10. I was like, all right, well, I'm pretty sure there's going to be money. I was like, here, this is just in case. We
Yeah.
No.
So,
No, we're all going to eat 3 bags of chips.
Fuck no.
God, I wish there was a way that I can like edit out all the child language.
Sorry.
But it's live, baby. It's live.
It just does
It's not necessarily PG-13
No, it's not.
because we curse every
Yes.
single time we do a video.
rain.
Like,
She's got a mouth of a sailor.
I can do worse.
Man, Wednesday nights when we're out with our friends at our karaoke bar,
I'm through.
this one right here, her favorite letter of the alphabet is F. That's all I gotta say.
Mine's MF.
Yep. For Mother Flowers.
The weird part is,
Tell your moms you love them.
there's some weird fact. I share the same birthday as Sammy Jackson. Yeah, I know.
What day is that?
December 21st.
Oh, didn't know that.
I know. I found out. I was like, well then. I can't wait for next year WrestleMania.
That'll be good.
We're going.
You guys are gonna go?
I bought my tickets already. Yeah, that time.
Oh,
I got
man.
seat 124.
But what kills
I
me
need to
about
go
these
make sure
outdoor
those bombs
events
don't get
is
lost.
that they put the canopy over. So if you're in a certain
What?
spot, you're kind of
Where
screwed.
Yeah, I know, but when I went there before, we sat up. I wanted to sit closer. I was like, fuck it. Sorry.
Yeah.
I want to sit closer and
Okay.
enjoy it. I saw everyone I always wanted to, besides Stone Cold.
I doubt it.
Because HBK was there, Triple H,
Because
Rock.
everyone's
you
gonna
name it.
want something different.
What, are you going inside?
How many parties?
That's
there?
9.
Nine.
That's gonna be like $100 right there.
Well, no.
Well, no.
How many people? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Hold up.
7.
Yeah.
You should get 7 pies, but have them be like a decent size. You know,
Yeah, maybe we'll just do
Run
7.
it down, just look online for
you
deals.
know, decent size with a good amount of toppings and stuff.
Well,
Well,
a topping on each pie.
we'll do 2 planes
Yes.
and then 5 toppings.
Yeah.
And then we should
Sausage.
we'll do like a sausage, pepperoni, and then whatever else those weirdos like.
You know,
Look online.
We're
to
not
see
gonna
what's
ask for
the
like the
deals.
Domino's commercial, the barbecue banana pepper pizza. We're not gonna ask for
What?
It's gonna
that.
be
You ever
nasty.
seen that commercial? It's like years ago, but like you can order whatever you want on the app. Even barbecue
I still remember,
banana pepper
I
pizza.
still remember the
If you're
30
into that.
minutes, like anything more than 30 minutes delivery.
That's
This is
Ninja Turtle era.
Yeah, it really was. It was there was time for Domino's if it took more than 30 minutes. Oh, Lord.
No, that
South
will cost an arm and a
No.
leg.
Okay, so Domino's.
South is a little weird. South
South
you
is
have
if you're gonna get
No,
Domino's,
South
then
is
you
good, but
only
you have to-
do $5.99.
We
You
have-
can get a
Yeah.
bunch of them.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I was
I was
like,
gonna say
they
for
can
South
eat
you
like a
have
bunch of pies, and
No.
now you
I
can.
need the points. Okay, screw you. I need
for
the points.
South you have to literally get it right out of the oven. Other than that, it's
Salads?
yeah for South. Sorry, I'm trying to get my shit.
But no, that's why I
Sal's,
like
Sal's.
over jumped
Oh, Sal's,
on pizza.
Sal's.
Yeah,
because
but like
not
it's
ordering
good
Domino's,
if you get it
like,
right out of the oven.
It won't
Other than that,
cost an
no.
arm and a leg.
That's true.
Ordering Sal's will cost us an arm and a leg.
No, deal with rental will cost you everything.
Am I live?
Nope. Oh, damn. It's not like a FaceTime call?
Nope. This is live, man. This is live. So,
Oh, man. Oh, what kind of these barbecue?
honey barbecue.
Ooh, yes. I can't go wrong with that. Actually, tastes like some barbecue sunflower seeds.
Honey barbecue.
No, I had some yesterday. So
Yeah.
I'm not good.
Oh, damn. He's got the dragon sleeper on right now. Mhm.
Cocktail, because I don't feel pretty as well. Yeah, my bad. I thought all it was on a Sunday.
No, it's on Saturday. So,
That's all right. Yeah, they're gonna be in. A couple are gonna be in Philly that Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I'll just go to Friday and Sunday then.
mm-hmm.
Because I think the Saturday game is at 7.
Ow.
Just slap the shit out of him.
He's slapping big.
Ooh, okay. Slick. And my bad for apparently hurting your feelings earlier, man. I saw like the joy like leave your eyes, and I said I didn't never really like Jeff Jarrett.
Oh, no, you're
You got a
good.
little
You're good.
upset.
You're
I
good,
mean,
you're
I
good.
thought he was
I wouldn't
you
take
know,
offense to that either.
during the Ain't He Great, you know, around that time I thought it was cool, but after that,
I'm a fan of Jeff Jarrett.
I like Jeff Jarrett.
Oh!
Oh! I don't want to go ahead.
Did that flip? Oh, botch.
Oh, there it is.
Yes!
Nice.
Cedric Alexander retained the Cruiserweight Championship.
this 2
I mean, that's fine.
That's 2 for 2 for me.
I'm 1 for 1. That's fine though. I mean, I don't mind the retain though.
Honestly,
Yeah,
truthfully.
same.
It really could have gone two ways, honestly.
Well, Drew Gulak kind of botched it a little bit. That finish was a little botched.
No,
like a
could have been a little bit smoother.
Yeah. All right. So now I'm trying to figure out who could be a next contender for Cedric Alexander.
league.
Nah.
Didn't he get hurt or something?
Yeah, he got hurt.
There.
Who's
Trying to think.
if it has to be somebody new?
Oh God, that's the hard part though. They need to add a little bit more people there.
Well, that I heard Johnny Gargano might get called up to 205 Live.
I hope not. He deserves better.
That's true.
So does a lot of other people.
Leo Rush. There you go.
Oh, there you go.
There's a contender right there. Leo Rush.
Do you think he takes the title or is it
Possibly. No. I mean,
they're playing
man
up
of
fact
the
that he's-
hour? I mean, why not?
They're playing up the fact already that he's only 23.
Yeah, exactly. He could become the no.
Makes me feel.
He's already the Twitter fingers champion.
Exactly. And he is the man of the hour, so he's a moth.
He's a what?
Moth. Man of the hour.
Oh yeah.
David was married to Jennifer Hutchinson, Mr. Harvard graduate, Mr. I got a law degree, but I work for the WWE, Otunga.
You actually wouldn't make more money doing all than this.
Actually, no, he makes more money doing this than law.
Yeah, I mean, if
Unless he's the high profile lawyer.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. He'll be real high profile. You wanna kill him.
Like, yeah. So it's one of those things we all never know.
Yeah. True. Well, I'm sure he can represent himself in the divorce case.
Oh, that
Yes,
happened. That already happened. That's
That already happened. They're
We probably
divorced.
already- probably already did
Divorce.
that.
Yeah.
Or is that a conflict of interest type thing?
No, he could be his own lawyer, but it wouldn't matter.
Pete Rosenberg.
Pete oh yeah, he's on which
Comedian.
No, he's not gonna be. He's on Hot 97.
Hot 97. He does one of those hip hop shows.
Yeah, he's on. He's on the morning show.
I know there's the one with Charlemagne and the other one with the other guy.
Oh yeah. I was thinking someone else was there. What the hell am I saying? Leave JBL, please.
You know, babe? Order the McDonald's.
Oh boy, you gonna do the $5.99 deal?
Yeah, of course.
All right.
Sacks $6 on James. It's also weird because often Ziggler actually talked about his contract situation that you're going to find out tonight or Monday, he said, about the whole thing. I was
He's
like,
gonna resign.
no,
I
you're
mean, why hasn't he left by now? Considering how he's been treated and booked and everything, if he would have left, he would have left already. Or is he just waiting until he gets a special, a stand-up special?
Well, what do you call it?
It's not that hard to get.
Who
Netflix
was
can give special to
Oh.
anybody now.
Tommy Dreamer just
Oh.
had a stand-up comedy show.
He did it with
Ziggler.
When there was another person though.
I
There
don't know.
was
Honestly, Ziggler. Right now, it's Ziggler and Drew Gulak. This is my thought. Ziggler and Drew McIntyre. I'm sorry, not Gulak.
Okay.
Ziggler and McIntyre. I feel like it's a reincarnation of Shawn Michaels and Big Daddy Cool
so much more skilled as a team.
and jacked.
Yeah.
Well, hold on a second.
But McIntyre would run circles around Kevin Nash in terms of what they could do in the ring.
Which apparently I found out that Kevin Nash at the recent this past weekend, he's the big time wrestling world champion now. Kevin Nash won a world title again
Without
Being
Aaron Quad.
without tearing quad and without
For someone who's
calling Channing Tatum to help him.
Channing Tatum.
For someone who's got
Kevin
almost
Nash was
like,
on Magic Mike.
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
yep, I know that.
Jeez. I went over my head.
This is gonna be a good match.
AJ and Joe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Kevin Nash looks good for his age, almost being 60.
That's true.
I know. I was like, yeah. When he won, I was like, how old are you? And I was looking, thinking he was like mid-50s, maybe
He's in
like,
his 60s.
yeah, he's about to be 60. And I was like,
Really?
he's about to be 60. I was like, holy shit. I like AJ. for a long time.
I mean, honestly, truthfully, I still mark. I popped that infamous Royal Rumble moment when he actually like
When
debuted
the
at the
song, when
Rumble.
the song started coming, Roman's looking.
Roman's like, huh? Who the hell's this?
It's like what?
That just killed me the way they handled that. The whole time was just freaking camera on Roman's
I mean,
face. I get that the match was centered around him.
I hate like yes, it's good, but there's a bad part, the crowd. Because the problem is they'll just be like, oh my god, you'll know who it is at that point.
Well, no, because there's a bunch of guys that people would freak out for, or I'm sorry, would mark out for. You know, if they were to debut at the Rumble, AJ's not the only one. You know,
But AJ,
Kenny
but-
Omega did it. You know, a bunch of guys. Look through the whole list. At the time, if Joe had debuted, and he was already in house
Oh,
at that
funny
point.
part is about after Brooklyn Ford, everyone kept messaging Kenny Omega, and he's like, and so he responded to everyone asking. Will Ospreay also responded to him because it's like, oh, what do you think about it? And Will Ospreay's like, yo, I feel you on your pain because I was like, yo, that's funny.
I think it's funny actually. I was watching the recent Being the Elite, and they were, you know, the Young Bucks and everyone were wrestling a promotion in Florida. I think Pro Wrestling Gorilla or one of the events.
I think it's a Pro Wrestling Gorilla. Isn't it LA?
I think it's LA, but they were in Florida and they filmed the part. They were at Full Sail University.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. What they do?
I
They were
have
just walking around.
They were just walking around, and I swear that if the day ever comes, hell is gonna freeze over. If the day ever comes that the Young Bucks, Kenny Omega, like if
Probably one
Bullet
day,
Club ever comes to the WWE,
One day,
the
but not
Young
now.
Bucks, Kenny Omega, like anybody, that is gonna be insane.
Oh,
One day, but not right now.
we're all gonna crap our
We're all
pants.
like-
I have
another
one
two-
sausage, one pepperoni,
Bacon.
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 Yeah. Oh wait, no. Each pizza on that deal, it's like 2 toppings.
Well,
So you could just do extra cheese along with.
so I've got the coupon for 3 large one toppings at $7.77.
Oh, that's fine.
So I've got
Yeah,
a whole
that's-
pepperoni, a whole sausage, a whole bacon. Now I'm gonna do what, 2 things?
Yeah, that's three large one topping pizza for $7.77. So right there,
Well-
6.
Do we have any vegetarians in with the house?
Well, mine, I just do cheese.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say because I'm totally okay with like a mushroom or peppers, onions,
Oh,
all that
no.
type of stuff.
I don't do, I think the only vegetarian topping I put is broccoli.
Broccoli, we don't. They don't have broccoli at Domino's.
I know.
Oh.
Smells like.
They do at normal pizza places though.
So, we do another, because you don't have to put a topping on these actually.
You
Yeah,
could just do
Technically
extra
speaking.
cheese.
I'm going to.
if you want to do 2, do those 3 and then do 3 plain.
Uh-oh.
I'll probably do 2
Joe.
plain and then a half of something.
Okay. Wow. Joe just took a stab. See, look, congratulations on having now being a 2-person income house because with Ambrose out with an injury, Renee Young was on TV. Wow.
Yeah.
Shots fired, man. Shots fired.
Appreciate it, bro.
Joe's just being his best Joe right now.
I actually watched on the network. They had the Chronicles. It was Smo Joe. Like,
And
Oh, with his weird hair color and from WWE years ago.
half pepperoni, half sausage.
we had sausage, pepperoni, bacon. What else?
Oh, you should do one with chicken. That would be good.
Chicken. Oh, there you go.
Oh, technical difficulties, maybe.
It's bound to happen. As long as it's not like nothing too serious.
So we have 2 plains, 1 half chicken, 1 pepperoni, 1 sausage, 1 bacon.
Perfect.
Okay.
Good?
It's 6. Well, technically half. So half. So it's like 5. No, there's 6 pies. One's a half, so technically it's 6 and a half.
5 and a half.
Whatever.
$30.
Really?
So it's 53, 54, save 30.
Oh, it's 53.
That's actually
Oh,
still
I was about
pretty
to say, I
good.
thought you said.
Mommy.
Still pretty good. How many pizzas?
Because they're all larges. No
Yeah.
mediums.
That's fine.
Mediums are 7. Mediums are $5.99, so they're 6. Larges are 17.
That's basically $1 more.
No. Yep.
Where are these bombs?
Maybe they really care about the main card, the main show.
No, no.
Oh, wait, wait.
Oh, this one's more expensive. The premium.
Oh,
it's
chicken
because
one?
it's a premium.
Premium.
Shit, there's no way of checking. There's no way of editing it.
Fine.
I mean, that's a little for everyone. Someone who just wants to eat chicken.
It's half chicken anyway.
Okay, that's fine.
Probably.
Perfect.
It's like his mother.
It's not good.
Did you check that phone?
That's yeah.
You guys are never interrupted.
They just said other places. That's about
Are
it.
they really making
Wait.
this the last match?
That is awesome. It's James. It's James, Kevin, Rich, and Ron. 4 guys.
Oh shit, there's 4 more people?
Yeah.
We just ordered 6 pies?
That should be
It's
fine.
fine.
Why is Marlon doesn't eat all my food?
Tell him not to touch your plate.
That's why
One of that, just keep one plain box to the side. That's perfect.
Just display 5 plates. 5 pizzas. I won.
Basically 8 slices. So basically, they're a whole pizza by yourself. It's only fair.
1 large pizza by yourself.
Like, at least you get something.
It'd be like
Rather
Kim
than
got
nothing.
an 18-inch pizza by herself. For a freaking t-shirt.
Wait, what?
One of our friends went somewhere and they had this pizza challenge. It was an 18-inch pizza
That's the size of the Costco pizza.
and you had to eat it by yourself and your reward was a t-shirt.
So guys, we will come back in just a little bit and wait for my other friends to get here, and we're going to talk about SummerSlam when they get here. All right, guys. So we'll be back in just a little bit.
Cue the intermission music.
Bam.
You can't pause it, but I'm going to end it. Peace out, Cub Scouts.